Blacklist side, and actually talking to them leading up in the tournament, they said they actually wanted to draw the Blacklist side going into it, and a lot of teams seem to want that here in these live events just because they want to try and have control over the pace of the game. And we saw the Flipside's match that worked in their situation. And starting things off, it's going to be Michael DRK getting one before going down here. And it's going to be a very nice trade coming out from Juice as well to keep things going. Now it's going to be a 4-on-3. But just as I say that, DAOBOK's going to pick up a nice double kill. And now the pressure is going to be back on Teamw0w. Rek and Aaron left in a 2-on-3 here. Aaron, though, going to be taken down without the challenge here. And now it's Rek all alone, 1v3. Rek, though, going to be rocking that AWM in his hands, just playing very passive here, trying to find these last remaining players. Two of them, though, are very lit, so it might actually be a good decision to maybe even find an AK if he can get his way around to it here, but he's going to be running into a wall of players here on A, and he's going to go down for me. We'll secure that one and the round here. Vici Gaming started off with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Vici Gaming with the classic A long push here, sending out 3 players this time. It looks like Teamw0w are going to be heading towards the thick of it. Smoke goes down, pop flash goes out as well. We've got Emzen sniping the corner. Looks like one has already crossed into barracks. That seems to be Michael DRK. 18 holding on towards the ramp here. Will get picked up by Michael DRK. Emzen with the trade onto Juice. Recto follows up as well with the next trade onto Emzen. 9 will go down to Michael DRK, and that's going to make things now a 4v2 situation here. We have one player on the B bomb side actually, and it looks like someone from Vici, yeah, for me, actually pushing up towards mid, is going to be holding the angle towards the entrance of Catwalk. Bomb is sort of towards there as well. Let's see how Teamw0w decide to take this one. 4v2, have 3 players grouped up, but what is this B player going to be doing?
Looks like they're going to be going for some sort of a fake here, but DAOBOK, he's not someone you want to mess with here on this A bomb side, and he is ready for the challenge. He keeps going for the wide peek on A long, but Michael DRK smartly going to back off, and it looks like they may actually rotate for that B take here. The question is, oh, they actually have control of the side. I didn't realize it there, but Aaron, he already got into the back of the bomb side. He has full control over B, and now he just has to stall DAOBOK from the rotation, but DAOBOK, he goes for the aggressive play, and he's going to take down Aaron, but it's already a 1-on-3 situation from that 1-on-4. Teamw0w definitely in a great position to go back to A and close this one out, but DAOBOK, he's playing very aggressive. He's trying to get this information, but it seems to be Teamw0w has read the situation quite well and will play the safer route here. KOWAI and Michael going to lock this one down, but DAOBOK, he's already fast on the rotation up Catwalk, and this is up to Teamw0w. This is definitely a round that they can hold on to, though. Here, DAOBOK, he's looking for the peak. They run into some trouble here, though. KOWAI and Rek both ready for the Catwalk push. This is where Teamw0w have the opportunity to tie, but DAOBOK, he's got a lot of HP to work with, but it doesn't matter. Michael DRK goes for the quick peek from window. That'll tie this one up 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 onto the board there, and DAOBOK, if it could have been any quicker, I think the aggression that he was showing there just in that 1v3 is literally to get himself fastest one-on-ones on possible. Because that's the only way you literally find yourself winning that sort of situation in a 1-on-3. You want to get as many one-on-ones as possible. And the only way to do that is, you know, more or less just push up mid. Go try getting behind them.
Right now, we do see an interesting push coming out from Emzen. I don't even know if Teamw0w caught onto it, but he actually pushed into B connector very quickly there. And now he's already going to be playing aggressively in mid for the rotation, and that's going to be a lot of information now in the hands of Vici Gaming. Teamw0w, they now back off of A as well, giving up most of their map control, and this is where it could come back to bite them here. They're really going to have to go aggressively back in one direction to try and recover this round. Right now, though, Vici Gaming doing a great job of just spreading out the pressure here for me, and Emzen holding out towards B long, and that's going to be a nice shot there from the box room onto Aaron. Emzen hitting the very nice shots here to keep things moving forward for Vici Gaming, but still, it's going to be Big KOWAI answering with 1, and that's going to be a nice opening here towards the A bomb site, and now Teamw0w, they're going to look to try and control this. Michael DRK locking the rotation from under the catwalk here, and now this is a great opportunity to get this bomb down. KOWAI going to be planting it behind the train there, and that's going to be a perfect plant position for this post-plant defense here, but it is going to be 9 picking up 1 on the rotation. Juice goes down, and he actually picks up a second. Rek finds 1 in the process, but it's still going to be a 3-on-2. Michael DRK, though, finds 1. It's going to be a 2v2 situation, but it may not matter. Emzen, he's going to try and make it happen, but it doesn't matter. Rek gets the 2v1. And that's going to be Teamw0w with a huge statement on the board and swinging into their first lead of the game here, guys, 2-1.
2-1 onto the board for Teamw0w. If they can sort of keep this momentum going, we could see a sort of similar game of Flipside and Freedom.
right now is definitely a big round as well here for Teamw0w. If they can start to get the momentum of a lead behind them, they could potentially tilt this one in their favor. But Vici Gaming, they are definitely not a team that will really give up any opportunity here. But just as I say that, Juice, he almost finds one, but he's going to take a lot of damage in the process. Teamw0w trying to get control of mid. 9, though, he almost misses that spray on mid, but he manages to recover thanks to DateDecember, who picks up the triple kill in mid. And that's just going to be a very fast push there. Oh my goodness.
Huge stomp coming up from DateDecember with that 3K. I was like thinking, why is no one peeking up from Dog? Like, why is no one peeking up from opposite Cat to help follow up on Juice's death? But then suddenly, yeah, DateDecember comes out of nowhere with the 3K.
And that's really where he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in those late round mid-aggressive plays. Emson, though, he gets a Deagle frag before going down, but still the trades are going to keep even across the board as Rek takes down 9 in mid. Misses the double kill, though, there onto 18, but still, Teamw0w dead even here with Vici Gaming, 2-2, and it's going to be a 3-on-3 situation as well for the 5th round on the board. Both teams eagerly trying to grab onto this momentum here, but Coda looks like he's going to go for some sort of a mid-take here. Right now, though, it's going to be Formy and DateDecember here looking for the push out of the water, but they're going to find a nice pick there. It's going to be Coda going down. Now it's going to be Rek and Michael DRK, though, in a 2-on-3 situation. Rek is trying to spot it out, but he can't seem to find anyone through the edge of that smoke. Formy takes down another. It's going to be Michael DRK going down. Rek left in a 1v3. As Vici Gaming look to swing back into the lead here. Rek, though, going to drop off Cat, looking to work his way over towards the B doors, but he has to be careful. The bomb is down in mid. It's going to be DateDecember waiting for the challenge here. Right now, though, it's going to be 18 creeping up behind, takes him down. And that's going to be Vici Gaming with another clean round. And as we saw Teamw0w look very strong those past 2 rounds, Vici Gaming, they just put up 2 very strong rounds of their own there.
Yeah, Vici Gaming is so aggressive early game. Like, it sort of shows that aggression is more or less just to get information. So long as they have the information early, they can do whatever they want. And once again, Emson in that mid gonna collect the first initial kill. Will get traded up by Aaron, and that's gonna be tied up 2-2. No, sorry, not 2-2, 4-4. But it doesn't matter though. 9 will take out Juice. 9 pushing out from middle. Out of Cat will collect a triple kill in mid. And Aaron will go down, and now it's going to be a 3v1 situation here, all in the hands of Michael DRK. AK in hand, 9 peeking out from Catwalk here. He could actually collect the kill. Michael holding the angle still. 9 will go ahead and purify the corner. Nate comes up from Michael, does a little bit of damage, but it doesn't matter though. He will get picked up.
It's going to be a very confident play. Once again, Emson showing no fear with taking control of mid. Really some nice cleanup from the rest of Vici Gaming to put a solid one up on the board. Now, what started off as a 2-1 lead for Teamw0w is now 4-2 in favor of Vici Gaming. This is where Teamw0w needs to be careful. Vici Gaming, they're starting to feel the momentum. They have 3 straight rounds in a row. And now, once again, the pressure going to be thrown onto them as Emson gets yet another opening pick here. Aaron, though, he gets the counter pick. Formy going to go down. And now, Teamw0w, they do have control over the B-bomb site. Now, it's just a matter of how they can lock this down on the post plan here. Michael DRK, though, very low already, but 9, he's already eager to get a pick here from Window. He goes for the repeat on the Coda there, but it's not going to matter. 18 already on the rotation, picks off 1. It's going to be DateDecember taking down another, and just like that, they fall like dominoes. And that is going to be a team ace, basically, to finish out that round. And just like that, it's going to be a 5-2 lead. It started off looking close, but Vici Gaming, they are starting to run away with this one.
Yep, they definitely are. Pulling out in a huge lead. And it all ends in, it's just so good at sniping mid, just getting these picks, and then you have the aggression in Cat, sometimes a little bit of aggression from A.Long with the flashes and nades, but look, same again.
Emson, though, like, he just puts himself in situations that I don't think any North American player ever does, and that's going to be a real, just great way to mess with this NA team. It's not something that you see commonly in NA where a player will just push up that aggressively with an AWM and go for these challenges on Cat or mid-ramp, and he really just makes such a unique presence for this team that I don't think Teamw0w was ready for. And just as we see it, it's going to be 6-2, guys. Teamw0w looking for the aggressive play up Catwalk. Aaron does manage to take down Emson in the process as well. DateDecember goes down, and this is looking like Teamw0w could potentially pick up the final round of the half here, but this is one they desperately need to hold on to. It's going to be Michael DRK putting another one on the board here, and it's going to leave it up to 18, 1v4. But right now, It's going to be Juice who runs into some trouble. 18 takes down one, but still 3 more players to work his way through. Teamw0w should be able to seal this one on the board, but just as I say that, it's going to be 18 picking up another here. Now it's going to be up to Aaron and Koda to close this one out. It's going to be 18, though. He picks up another. The 1v4 now down to a 1v1. Could 18 make this incredible play happen? Aaron, though, definitely a confident player to have in this final battle, and he will come out on top, securing an almost devastating round here.
That could have been such a crucial and devastating 1v4 for 18 there.
Now here we have it, guys. 3-6 at the half. Definitely close to what we were expecting. We knew Vici Gaming would definitely come out swinging here in this first half, but Teamw0w, this is really their chance to adapt and show us what they're made of going into their GR half here, guys. It's going to be a tough road ahead, though.
Like it feels as though even though Teamw0w have got the side that they wanted, which is Blacklist, they're not performing. I mean, they had 2 brilliant rounds, but what happened after that? It just went to pieces, and it's all, you could just put all the blame on Enzen at this point. I mean, Enzen just more or less terrorizing them in that middle, especially on that round.
Yeah, and it just seemed like a lot of the rounds they were struggling to deal with Emzen so much that they had a few rounds where during that struggle in mid, 18 would just get behind them and make it even more devastating to their attack. And now we have it at 6-3, guys, as we go right into the second half here. Vici Gaming looking very strong going into the second half. They're just 4 rounds away from pushing themselves on to face against Flipside here, so definitely a tough match ahead for either winner here, but right now it is going to be Teamw0w starting off with the opening pick. It's going to be 18 going down to Juice here. Right now, though, Teamw0w, they definitely want to hold on to this numbers advantage that they've created for themselves. They don't want to get too eager to try and go for another pick here. They definitely have to be careful, though, as we've seen Emzen continue to be an aggressive presence all on his own. He really just sort of roams and does his own thing. So far, it seems to be paying off quite well, though. Right now, though, it's going to be Michael DRK locking down A.Long, but here comes the execution on the catwalk here. It's going to be Juice, though, not ready to take that challenge, and now it's going to be an even 4v4 as Vici Gaming look to try and put a 7th up on the board here. Right now, though, it's going to be another challenge on Cat Emzen and 9. They're trying to work their way in. Michael DRK, though, he is not ready for these nades to come right into his face here. And now it's going to be Aaron playing behind the mid doors. He's just waiting and eager for someone to push, but Vici Gaming, they've read this so well. They've spotted the 3 players towards mid and A, and they're just going to go over towards the B execution. This is really where Koda has to step it up and shine here. He's going to be the first line on the front here, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. It's looking like Vici Gaming may be able to piece together yet another round in their favor, but just as I say that, Rek does manage to take one down on the cross and makes this a winnable situation now. It's going to be Michael DRK picking up another, and now Formy is in a great position to try and win this back for his team, but Teamw0w, they may have done exactly what they need to put a 4th one here up on the board. A nice way to start off the second half. Formy, though, he's very nervous to take this challenge, but Rek, he's ready for the fight, but it doesn't matter. Formy hits the shot with just 3 HP. It doesn't matter, though. Michael DRK will come through and save the day. Definitely see a little bit of relief there after that kill coming out from Teamw0w, and that's going to put them at a 6-4 disadvantage here. But still, Vici Gaming, they're looking strong, but a nice way to start off the half here for Teamw0w.
Yeah, definitely a very nice way to start it off. 6-4 on the board, and that was almost, winnable clutch there for me.
Definitely a very winnable situation there, but Teamw0w making the best of it and holding on to that round, and now this is their chance to quickly bring it to a tie to start off the second half. If they can come out with a start on the second half, maybe 3 or 4 rounds uncontested, they could potentially turn this back into a win, but just as we see Vici Gaming, when they lose a round, they come back twice as hard in the next. This is where Teamw0w really has to be careful here. 9 already working his way up Cat. There's going to be a 3-man push coming out on the catwalk here, but doesn't look like Teamw0w is actually looking to directly challenge us. They have Michael DRK and Rek, though, both rocking the AWMs now, so we do see the double sniper setup coming out here from Teamw0w, but we'll see how effective that can truly be, as it looks like we are going to see a catwalk push, but right now it's going to be Emzen who goes for the challenge. Michael DRK just not ready for that. He'll go down, and now it's up to Juice to find his way back into this one, but it doesn't matter. He misses the shot. Aaron finds one in the process, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 4-on-3 here. Teamw0w struggling to hold on to this A-bomb site. Aaron, though, he's in a great position to try and challenge here. It is going to be Koda finding one on the rotation as well. It's a 3v3, and now Teamw0w, they have a solid opportunity to bring this one back. It's going to be 9 and Daubach, though, finding kills, and now it's going to leave Koda all alone. round that it looks like he's not going to be able to win here. DateDecember cleans things up, and that's going to be a 7-4 lead for Vici Gaming now as Teamw0w continue to struggle here.
Juice was in such a great position on the elevator, and he blew it. He blew it so badly. Oh, Juice could have literally made a highlight there. Could have at least got 2 picks on Cat, whether he, you know, providing he landed the shots. Hell, he could have even flashed first. I know he had a flash ready. So, but very unfortunate for Teamw0w there. But Juice could have turned things around.
He definitely had a chance there, but both A players that round, Michael DRK and Juice, they just weren't able to get anything going their way. And now Vici Gaming, they're just 3 rounds away from taking home a victory to kick things off here for their tournament life. And right now, Teamw0w, they are still continuing to play a little bit nervous here on their global risk half. They almost need to throw some counter aggression their way. It worked so well for Vici Gaming. I'm surprised Teamw0w hasn't attempted to at least try some counter aggression here on their GR half, but right now it is going to be Rek holding the cross onto the catwalk. We'll see if he can hit the shot, though. He's not going to be able to make it happen. Michael DRK goes down to Emson as well, and 9 is there to pick up Rek, and just like that, things are looking very devastating for Teamw0w. Only 1 player up on the board, but he's going to go down just as quickly. Vici Gaming just continuing to maintain massive map control and apply pressure properly in this situation. 8-4 going to be the score. It's Teamw0w. They are just 2 rounds away from being knocked down here into the lower bracket. Vici Gaming, though, definitely have to give them credit for bringing their A game here in this first match.
Yeah, I mean, Teamw0w, like, I feel as though we need to see some sort of stacks coming in bomb sites from Teamw0w or some counter aggression. They're down 4 rounds. 4 rounds. And, you know, I don't think you want to be down in the losers bracket right now.
It looks like that may be the case, though. It's going to be Juice who finds 1 to start this one off, but it's going to be just an even trade there. 4-on-4 now, as it looks like Teamw0w. They're going to try and just continue to play passive, but Michael DRK with some nice counter aggression there. He's going to push on the mid-ramp. He'll take down Emson, and that's 1 threat they won't have to worry about here in the rest of this round, but still every round matters for Teamw0w. Otherwise, they're going to be facing some tire-die situations coming up. DateDecember, though, he shifted very sneakily here onto Juice's position. He's going to take him out, and just like that, DateDecember picks up another, and it's going to be Aaron all alone. Normie picking up Coda. Now it's going to be a 1v3, looking like Vici Gaming may have done exactly what they need to put themselves onto match point here. Aaron, he's going to have not a whole lot of hope in this situation. He does a spot for me, though. He takes down 1. It's now a 1v2 with 26 seconds on the clock. It's still a winnable situation, but 9 is in a very difficult spot for Aaron to hit on this reaction shot. DateDecember playing the crossfire with him as well. Now with just 15 seconds, he really has to make his move here and go for the impact frag onto DateDecember, but they're playing it so patiently, but Aaron, he misses the shot there. 9 is there to trade it out. That's going to be a 9-4 lead here. Vici Gaming already sitting on their match point opportunity.
Yeah, and Teamw0w is literally crumbling at this point. I mean, the setup coming out from Vici Gaming is just so good, but now finally we may be seeing some aggression coming over towards A, but it doesn't matter, the Vici Gaming are headed over towards the B bomb site. Only 2 players on bomb site as well. Already in box room, initial pick comes out from 9. 9 will collect the double kill. Big Coda gonna be able to trade up onto DateDecember, but they already have bomb site control, and bomb will go down shortly.
And now it's going to be up to Teamw0w. This is their tie or die opportunity. They have to try and keep the dream alive here, but it may not matter at this point. Emson finds 1 on the Rek. It's a 2v4 already. Juice, he's going to be the lone warrior here. 1v4. He takes down 1, but it may not matter, guys. Vici Gaming on the verge of victory here. Juice looking for some glimpse at hope. He has to win this one out. He gets 2, but it won't matter. He's taken down, and just like that, Vici Gaming, they come out with a big statement to start off their tournament life. 10-4. They take down the North American squad of Teamw0w here in the first round.
10-4, but on the bright side now, flip side versus Vici Gaming.
Definitely a great match that we'll have coming up later in the day, guys. That is going to be a pretty intense one. Both teams having a very strong first match.
7-1 KD on 9 and 6-2 on DateDecember.
Just some crazy performances, especially in that second half. Teamw0w, they tried so hard to pull it back, but 10-4 will be the score here, guys. Very great performance from Vici Gaming, and I've said it once and I'll say it again, I think they truly are the team to beat here, and flip side, they definitely are going to be a strong contender coming up for them later in the day, but just some final thoughts on that match. They seem a bit disappointed there, guys, and just looking at how they performed, what do you think really went wrong for Teamw0w, especially going into that second half where they only put 1 round on the board?
I don't know, I feel as though, like, for every sniper, like, you notice how Emson is getting all these picks, and then you look at Rek and you're like, what are you doing?